Good morning, interwebs. It is about 10 after 1, and I am about to start making lunch. I'm going to make some Johnny cakes on the new stove. And I think I'm going to make some sausage and maybe apples cooked together to go with it. And then tonight I will make hamburger helper. I was informed by Steve that there are noodles. They were just not in the place I looked. So, oh well, that's fine. We'll just eat it later. And I have spent my morning, I got the vlog together for today. Time to dig in my freezer. Find some sausage. Let's see. Here, sausage, where are you? Oh, there it is. Oh, we're starting to run low on sausage. That's no good. I spent my morning working on putting the vlog together, and I'm working on another pattern and making some samples and things. And Steve went outside and he was chainsawing and the kids were playing, and apparently it's incredibly cold out there. And let's see, put that on to defrost. Oh, Steve must have gotten the splinter out of his finger. I heard a woohoo. Were you successful?
I'm successful.
Oh, good. Splinters are just no fun. No fun at all. Would you like to show us the kitchen?
Sure.
You don't have to right now.
Just need to put on pants.
Oh, yes, that would be nice. Pants are
I have
always
warm-up pants on. I would not be offensive to put on the internet.
Our tour guide is now appropriately dressed. Hold on. Now show me around, tour guide.
Well, we'll start here. Since you left, I believe this was kind of here. But anyways, the rollies go in and out. And you can go 1 deep, 2 deep. And they go 3 across.
Nice.
As requested. We only have 5.
Oh, but I have more than enough stuff to fill the space, though.
Yes.
So what's above them?
And then we have 2 drawers.
Which are incredibly big and deep, and will actually hold a child, you know, in case one needs to do that. Steve tested it and sent me videos.
I put both of our sons in the drawers and recorded them. I pulled the drawers open, and then they popped up and went, boo! And then I sent it to Kendra and her parents.
So, actually, as you can see, the drawer's big enough. It fits my giganto cast iron skillet. I don't know that it's actually going to stay there, but it needed a home for the moment. Dish towels are going to go in some of them, and then baking stuff.
And they don't have fronts on them yet or handles.
But that's coming.
Yes, those are coming.
I had to be here to pick those.
Yes. And we put the side on the cabinet and painted it.
Yes, and the towel bar.
And then put the towel bar and the hot pad holder.
And Steve painted the rest of the cabinet.
And then painted the front of it. And moved the stuff from in front of it so you can actually get to it now.
It still needs a shelf on the inside before we can put like plates in there. So my plates are still living in the old kitchen right now.
And painted over here. And put this side on.
And you painted the...
Oh, I painted the shelf.
And the pipe for the water.
For the water filter.
So now our coffee filter and stuff's all up there.
Set up your little coffee station with both the coffee pot and the grinder next to each other.
And the sugar.
And they go into that outlet, which will eventually be an outlet and a switch, because I was informed...
After the fact, I decided I needed it.
At an appropriate time, she decided she wanted a garbage disposal. So luckily I was able to pull the wire, so it's all set, but... We need one that's got 2 of these boxes, so you can put an outlet.
And none of our local hardware stores sell them.
No, so we have to go to Menards. But I know Menards has them because I'm fairly certain I saw them there. And then over here.
On this side too, Steve we got a hook for to put one of the hanging towels on. So there's always a hand towel, and there's gonna be another towel bar there. And that hook was the handle was kind of funny because.
It came in a box that put it
the
like
box
one of these.
Said on the front that it was. Did it say sash lock on the whole packaging?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think this is actually supposed to be like a window handle for opening and closing windows. It's not a drawer pull because of the area it was sold in, but it came with like a sash lock
instructions and
yeah, so I don't know what they did at the store, but that's what happened.
We assumed it came from the factory that way.
Yeah.
It was a factory error.
So tell me about your other big thing.
And then we put in the shelves for the pantry as requested.
They fit my big box.
From under the microwave fits the big box of dried milk.
The tallest thing I use is a box of instant non-fat dry milk.
So
I don't use it a
one.
lot, but it
And
fits
that
in two
one
different
fit the
places.
milk as requested. And then these three were all supposed to be quart jar shelves, but then we ended up with a long space which we haven't quite decided.
It might get split. It might stay.
It might stay big, it might stay split, but not in the middle, but we could put another one there that we can do there's enough room that another quart jar could fit.
Yeah, and then the microwave's all set up, and that's my mixer. It can't be used right there, but for right now it's stored there. Microwave's all plugged in. Is that everything?
I think that's everything, and then
and you put the dowel in the table.
I put the dowel on the table.
I put all of my luggage in the middle of the floor. I figured that was my contribution. Here we go. So Steve got all the chairs out.
So it's a dowel instead of a 2x4.
Yeah, so it's smaller. And then our 5 chairs all fit. He went and rounded them up from all the places they were being stored around the house.
And then I covered up the back of the stove and behind the things, but I pieced it together with the plywood we have, so it's not the prettiest looking thing.
But we'll paint it and see how it is, and if we really dislike it, we'll panel it or something later. But it makes do for now, and all the propane things are covered so that kids don't get at it and stuff. So, you know, safety's all covered, so that makes me happy. And he put out my doily because he thought I made it specifically for this table. So I came home to my pretty doily because it's so pretty. And I brought avocados from California. So now everybody's happy.
See the avocado song, but it might be trademarked at this point.
It might be. Plus, then you'd be singing the avocado song.
If you want to know the avocado song, go to tkjingles.com and search for avocados.
This is one of Steve's weird sports podcast things. This is from the Tony Kornheiser show that the avocado song comes from. Yeah, I think our son was doing his schoolwork on the table. I think he missed. So there's now, you know, lots of...
It now looks like our table.
It now looks like we live here because it's got crayon and stuff on it.
That's a lot of glue.
Yeah, well, he wanted the glue stick and I couldn't find it. So I told him to use regular glue. Time to go and make Johnny cakes. That's right. We have fire. Oh, my new griddle. And Steve's gonna go make sausage on the wood stove simultaneously because that's how we roll. It's an eclectic mix around here. So I'm making Johnny cakes, which, in case you're interested, Johnny cakes are basically, this is just a double batch of cornbread recipe. And then I add extra milk to make it like a consistency that will make like pancakes. And then I'm gonna put them on the griddle, let them cook. When they get all bubbly in the middle, then I flip them. And basically you just get cornbread in little pancake-shaped amounts. So I don't know if the camera will do it justice at all, but I came out to get wood. And this is the view that just makes me stop for a minute, because it was just amazing. So I thought I'd share. Kuma is also enjoying the view. But that's our Kansas sunset tonight. Nothing like crazy outlandish, just really, really pretty. Now, I'm going to grab me an armful of wood and go make my house roasty toasty. So, remember that whole I was going to make hamburger helper on the new stove? Well, it's sitting on the new stove, but out of habit, I had put wood on the fire and the fire was roaring, so I cooked my hamburger helper on the wood stove. So, here it is, and it's going to be delicious, but the best laid plans. I just completely forgot. I was almost done. The kids were like, aren't you supposed to be doing that on the stove? I was like, oh yeah. But why would you want to let a good fire go to waste, right? I wouldn't. So now I'm going to enjoy my hamburger helper.